All right, not on the bench, but in the garage today. And I moved these up in the queue because, you know, these can be some valuable speakers. You'll notice I have them upside down, and that's because the bottoms, the feet, I guess, or the base, right? Let's call it the base, is missing off of these, and the speaker connects are directly on the bottom. And I'm going to move the camera around and show you that in a minute. So I have them upside down for that reason. But here's what's going on with these. I'm not going to, besides the cosmetic, right? These are Altec Lansing 14s. There's absolutely no bass, right? So what I mean by that is there's no sound coming from the woofers. Could be, you know, a few things. It could be an L pad that needs to be cleaned. It could be a bad L pad. It could be something in the crossover. It could be something disconnected. I really hope it's something simple, because the woofers on these, from the little bit of research I've done, again, not a speaker guy, but I will work on them. The woofers were only made, or the woofers that this has in it, and I don't remember the model number. It's like 034366, but don't quote me on that. Something like that. They were only made, or they were only put into the Altec Lansing Model 9s and Model 14s. So if these are bad, if the woofers are bad, from what I can gather, there's one shop in Oklahoma City, Great Plains Audio, or don't quote me on the location, but it's called Great Plains Audio. I guess they're Altec Lansing experts. They may or may not be able to do something with these if they're shot, but otherwise you're literally at the mercy of eBay to see if they pop up. And when I looked yesterday, I could not find any sales for the woofers, drivers, woofers, whatever I call them, woofers. I don't know. Hopefully these aren't just big boat anchor cabinets. I was looking for substitutions, like things that you could put in place of those, but because of how the basket was manufactured and where the screw holes are, and I couldn't find like a drop-in substitution. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to, and it's happening on both speakers. I'm going to lay the speakers flat. I'm going to remove the woofer. I'm going to check it with my multimeter, see what the resistance measures, and then go from there. Hopefully, the coils aren't blown, the speakers aren't blown. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do with these, because I want to at least get an idea so I can let the shop owner know what's going on with these, and we can plan accordingly. So kind of a bummer, because guess what? These were represented as working just fine. So not working fine at all. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop shooting for now and flip these on, and these are pretty heavy, and I'm going to flip these down onto this little rolling cart that I have and see if I can pull one of the woofers out and see what's going on with it. Sorry for the shaky cam. So I don't know if these have been refoamed or not. To me, that doesn't look like it would come like that from the factory, and this is real shiny. And then there's a lot of excess glue around the dust cap there, so I'm not sure. And it popped right out of there. There's no, I don't know if there's supposed to be a gasket here. Well, I guess there's a gasket. It's a rubber gasket. So, and here's what I was talking about the position of the speaker connects. So there should be, you can kind of see, right, there should be like a piece of wood here, I think. Kind of goes like this, at least from pictures, that's what I've seen. And somebody drilled holes all over these things. There's holes, backs of the cabinets. So these maybe were mounted somewhere, I don't know. So let me move the camera. It looks like I can, those are quick connects. So I'm going to mark where the black one is. And I use blue tape just to make sure I get the alignment correct. Put it back in there. So while I have this out, I'm going to see if I can get to the L pad, see if they're if I can get some contact cleaner in them and clean them, and then we'll test and see what happens. But if something is going on with this speaker here, I'll let you know what the results are either way. So I'm going to have to put the camera down to do that though. So give me a few minutes and I'll be back. All right, so I want to show you what we're looking for here. So this is a good speaker, has nothing to do with the Altec Lansings. But if I hook it up to my multimeter, I'm getting 4 ohms. If we test the resistance on the big speakers, .4. That's a bad day. Right, so this driver, this speaker is toast. And again, these were represented as working speakers. So, and these are basically, they're like unobtainium. And I'm not sure about ease of repair. So this is one. I'm going to go ahead and pull the other and see what's going on with it. But we should be getting, and I looked at the specs last night for this speaker. We should be getting, I think it's 8 ohms. I'm not sure. I'd have to look again at the specs. So not good at all. Not good at all. So I'm going to mount this one back in the cabinet and pull the other one out and test it, and we'll see what the other one looks like. All right. Oops, camera's a little shaky. Speaker number 2. I'm almost positive that these have been refoamed. That can't be the original surround. I mean, it might be, but if I was a betting man, I would say that does not look like it's the original. So let's see what we get here. Whoops. Get my meter on the right setting here. And yeah, I'm getting nothing on this one. I'm not even getting anything measurable on this one. So this is what I get when I measure the resistance on this one. Well, and I want to show you something else on these. So, well, I know I noticed something on the other one. Let me see if I can show you on this one. See all that glue? Like, I don't know if these were re-coned and refoamed. And that glue has no, I'm not sure what that glue is attached. It's not attaching anything. So I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, it just goes, it's just maybe that's how they came. I don't know. Again, I'm not a speaker guru, so. Spider, yeah, there's like, I don't know. Let's see that. It almost looks like maybe these have been worked on. Somebody tried to fix them. Oh yeah, the spider's all loose. Spiders are all loose on this one. Jeez. Oh, it's torn too. Spider's torn and loose. Well, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. So, I'm gonna have to figure out what, if anything, can be done with these, if these are even salvageable. Yeah, so that sucks. That really sucks. So anyway, I'll put this out there, and there may be a part 2 someday. I don't know if I can find a workable solution or if I can reach out to someone at Great Plains Audio and see what they recommend. But what I gather is both of these are toast, and there's probably not much we can do with them. We'll have to see if we can find some new ones. So I don't know, but again, this will be a work in progress. And again, I'm not a speaker expert by any stretch, so there will be some research required on my part to determine exactly what we're going to do with these. So anyway, stay tuned. Maybe there will be a part 2. I don't know at this point, but yeah, stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next video.